This week, for our Discovery unit, our learning intention is I am learning about sound. To be successful, I will be able to ask questions about how sound is made, and I can describe how sound is made. Let's just review what our 5 senses are. Can you think of one? Or maybe all 5? Let's have a look. We have eyes for seeing, ears for hearing, nose for smelling, mouth for tasting, and our hands for feeling. So to start with, we really need to work out what sound is. I'd like you to pause the video and open up the link that we've attached to our lesson and watch our video on what sound is, and then come back to this place in the lesson to continue. So what did you learn from our video? Sound is made when an object vibrates. That means it moves really quickly. If you press your fingers up against your throat and then you talk to somebody, or perhaps you hum or sing, can you feel your throat moving? Can you feel the vibrations? If you were in the music room at school, you might like to ask Mr. Shenfield to see what a tuning fork does, or even a percussion instrument like this xylophone here. And you would be able to feel the vibrations happening. Drums are a great source of vibrations. When you bang on the drum, the skin of the drum vibrates slightly, producing the noise. If you were to have a drum and put something on the top, like rice, you might be able to see the vibrations that happen. The vibrations that are caused by sound travel through the air until they reach our ears. And these vibrations that travel through the air are what we call sound waves. Here are some fun facts. The sound you hear when you crack your knuckles, it's actually the sound of nitrogen gas bubbles bursting. Goodness, I wonder who put all those bubbles inside my knuckles. In water, the speed of sound in water is about 4 times as fast as it is in air. Because as we now know, sound waves travel at speed. But since water is more dense, so it's thicker than air, sound travels much more easily. Did you know that in space there is no sound? Not a thing. Because there is nothing for it to bounce off of. So today is the day that we're going to use our cups and our string. And we are going to make a string telephone. So to do this, you're going to need to pause the video, go and get your cups, you'll need a pencil, and you'll need your string. You might need to get help from someone at home, perhaps a parent or an adult that is there to help you. And in the bottom of your paper cup, you will need to poke a small hole. Don't make it too big because you can't use tape or anything like that to secure it. Now, as you can see in this picture, they've threaded the string through the cup and tied a knot. When you've done that, You can actually talk into one end and the person on the other end will be able to hear it. However, you cannot have the string all floppy like it is in this picture. You will need to pull it so that it's nice and straight, but don't pull too hard because you might break your cups. You might like to experiment with different lengths of string and see if that changes the sound vibrations and the sound that you can hear. We also put your textures into your take-home packs, and because your cups are cardboard or paper, you will be able to decorate them as you like. We'd love it if you take a photo of you using your telephone string cups and tell us how you went. Were you able to hear sounds? Maybe you could hide around the corner of a door from one room to another and whisper and see if you can still hear it. I hope you have lots of fun with this experiment today. So let's review our success criteria for this lesson. I can now ask questions about how sound is made, and I can describe how sound is made.